Field Marshal's Hall. You could, if you think about it, you could probably guess what role this square played during the Third Reich. It can hold a lot of people here. There are photos you could see, old grainy black and white photographs taken in the 1930s of this entire square filled with thousands of black helmeted SS men standing between the lines, addressing them, making major public speeches would be the Führer, Adolf Hitler. Without realising it, you probably actually have encountered in history books photographs of this square. It was a major rallying point, a major speaking point for Adolf Hitler. This is where they were passing out ceremonies for new SS regiments. This was one of the most important ceremonial centres for the entire Third Reich. For different reasons, obviously it's a very large public square, it was perfect for them. But also, it was the location of one of the major events in their history, which I very briefly explain just to finish up the tour. Have any of you ever heard of something called the Beer Hall Putsch? Or 1923, Adolf Hitler's first attempt to take power in Germany. He attempted to overthrow the government in a revolution. I won't give you all the details, but very basically it's called the Beer Hall Putsch because it began in the beer hall. He basically kidnapped senior members of the Bavarian government in a major beer hall since destroyed called the Burgerbräu Keller, and attempted an uprising, marched through Munich along the street here, coming to this major square, and was confronted by armed Munich policemen directly ahead. Was led to a gun battle. 4 Munich policemen were shot dead and about 16 Nazis. Adolf Hitler was arrested and put on trial. He was slapped on the wrist on the trial, spent less than 1 year in prison, and while in prison wrote Mein Kampf, My Struggle, which became a major bestseller. And that's the moment that Adolf Hitler made the breakthrough. Most Germans first heard the name Adolf Hitler when reading their newspaper reports of the Beer Hall Putsch. When he emerged from prison, he emerged as a nationwide hero of all in the extremes of German politics who were opposed to the German Republic. And in retrospect, it began the beginnings of his march to power.